Let me double check. Are we live? Because apparently my computer camera didn't seem to be working, so I'm using my cell phone camera now. But let me double check. Sorry about that, you guys. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, everybody. All right, so I guess I'm live now. So I gotta change my link to thumbnail. There you go. That's more like it. Hello. Anybody there? I think I might be the only one on this live stream, but it's okay. Man, it's so hard to wake up this early. There you go. Nice. Let me just share this on my social media real quick. We are about 20 minutes away until the Oscar nominations announcement. I just woke up about 40 minutes ago setting this up, and apparently the camera wasn't working, so I had to use my cell phone camera. Bowen Yang is one of the announcer. Big fan of his on Saturday Night Live. The other person is, let's see, what's her name? Rachel Sennett. I think she's an actress. Actress, writer, comedian, Rachel Sennett. I'm sorry if I'm not familiar with her body of work. She seems lovely though. Okay. Delete this stuff. Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now, you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. All right. Yeah, that's more like it. That's more like it. Do-do-do, do-do-do. I gotta be honest with you guys while I'm setting this up. Since I was getting ready to get married this past few months, I haven't seen, I want to say, 40% of the movies that were buzzing for the Oscars this time of year, including the one that won the Golden Globe for Best Picture Drama, The Brutalist. I wanted to watch it a few days ago, but I thought, and then I checked the runtime. I was like, oh my god, it's 3.5 hours, 3.5 hours long. Holy shit! And apparently it has intermission, kind of like Quentin Tarantino's The Hateful Eight. And I was like, it's not like I don't mind. I don't mind long movies. I can sit through Titanic, Lawrence of Arabia, you name it, whatever other long movies are out there. I can do that, but it seems that I don't know, man. It seems like this one of the Brutalist is one of those movies like, okay, what's the word I'm looking for? Oscar bait. Every year they have that where it's like they just shove it in your face. Hey, this is the so-called monumental achievement. This is the one that you should watch. This is the one. There's no other horse in the race but this. And I was like, oh man, I want to watch Nosferatu though. Uh, so if somebody tells me like the Brutalists, that's the American Beauty of this year. That's the Traffic, the Coda of this year. This is it. Really, my first reaction, my instant reaction was really, is that all you got? Come on, I have to sit through 3.5 hours um, just to validate or to confirm whether or not what you said to me is true. I guess that's the idea of movie going or movie opinion overall. Because that's what I do. I just tell you guys about my opinions about a movie, and you decide whether or not to go to watch it. But the more that people like, they keep advertising it on TikTok. It's like every other second is the Brutalist ad, with that same music at da 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 da, and after a while, it just gets like you just want to kind of rebel against it, like stop it with the ads, stop it with telling me what to do. Um, I'll go when I feel like it. That's my mood for the Brutalist at the moment. I'll get around to watching it probably on Blu-ray or on streaming service when I can fast forward all the boring stuff. Fast forward through the boring stuff. Okay, so where's the announcement here? Tyler says, "I'm ready for Diane Warren's annual Oscar nomination." Wait, where's the? Oh, okay, okay. So I just opened up the Oscars YouTube channel video here. Bowen Yang will be announcing it with Rachel Sennett. Now, the reason I'm not doing it like the previous year's format, where with my software, where you can see the announcement video, maybe split screen side by side at the same time as me. I'm not doing that anymore because for the past 2 years, man, YouTube has flagged my live stream video, my Oscars nominations announcement live stream video, and I hate that. They're like, oh, copyright infringement, copyright infringement. You can't monetize this shit. You can't do it, and you can't. This is not visible in certain countries. Like, shut up! I'm so tired of all your uptight rules, man. I think everybody just wants to have fun and just wants to watch the nominations now. I would love to make money off of it, but I'm not making millions of dollars. Like, really, just calm down. I only got a few hundred views. You got to like, oh, you can't because the Academy owns this footage or videos. Like, oh, dude, just relax, YouTube, relax. So because I got so annoyed by that whole flagging thing, and so I decided, you know what, I'm just not gonna do the whole side by side split screen. I'm just gonna have it in front of me, the video of Bowen Yang announcing it in a few minutes from now, and I'm live streaming my reaction with you guys, and hopefully, not hopefully, and we'll do the post reaction as well. So you will hear the audio, but that's about it. If YouTube still flags the audio, I'm gonna lose my shit, bro. I'm gonna lose my shit. I'll be like, damn you! You really just want the bigger YouTubers to get it all, not the small ones. God damn it. Anyway, so yeah, that's how I feel about the Brutalists. Will it get nominated? Will it win the Oscar? Yeah, I suppose it will. Everybody's been buzzing about it. It doesn't seem like it's gonna, it's not like 2010 where it's the King's Speech versus uh, the Social Network, or like 1994, Forrest Gump versus Pulp Fiction, or the year when Coda versus The Power of the Dog, I believe. It doesn't seem to be there doesn't seem to be a two-horse race this year. You get what I'm saying? It seems to be like the Brutalist is the one that's everybody, critic, other awards have been giving their accolades to, and I'm sure BAFTA will also give their best picture winner too, The Brutalist. So it, it's yeah, it's predictable, but some years are like that. Some years are that predictable. Um, so yeah, I just got back from my honeymoon last week. Tyler says anyone but Emilia Perez. That racist movie, that anti-Mexico movie. Damn you, Emilia Perez. Yeah, I saw parts of it. I haven't seen the whole thing, but dude, that scene where Zoe Saldana sang that song about men to women, women to men, the gender operations. I was like, oh, dude, look, I'm an ally, right, of LGBTQ, but that song is so cringe, and it's so easy for right wingers to weaponize it, or haters to weaponize that. Like, oh, I can't believe especially down south, they're more conservative. They're more conservative than we are here in America, socially speaking. Economically, they're more progressive than they have universal healthcare in Mexico. So, and the way they depict the whole cartel thing. Anyway, so I get it. The hate is real for Emilia Perez. um, will it win Best Picture? That's a good question. I don't know. I think there's a big chance that Rachel? No, not that's the announcer. There's a big chance that Zoe Saldana might win Best Supporting Actress. Emilia Perez winning Best Picture is up in the air, maybe a long shot compared to The Brutalist. Um, but the other thing that's predictable, I believe, is Adrian Brody as Best Actor. Now, Best Actress, I think you will hear in a few minutes. Some of the names announced will be Cynthia Erivo for Wicked, Mikey Madison for Anora, Asia John. I thought it for Best Picture. Definitely Zoe for Best Supporting Actress. Yep, I think so too. So Mikey Madison, Cynthia Erivo. I want to even say Lily Rose Depp from Nosferatu. She was fantastic in that film. Um, Great movie, by the way. It would be so awesome if something like Nosferatu wins Best Picture, because it has been a while since any horror movie win the top prize. But they're not gonna give it to Nosferatu. Nosferatu is gonna get a lot of nominations for the technical stuff, including cinematography, um, which also I think gonna go to Nickel Boys. If you have seen Nickel Boys, the movie was so goddamn boring. I slept through the entire thing, but the cinematography was amazing. It was so good. It's gonna be like between Nickel Boys and Nosferatu for cinematography. Darius says cinematography, production design, makeup, and costume design. Yep. I would not be surprised if those are the categories that they would get nominations and that they would win come March 2nd, I believe. Let's see, let's double check. The Oscars ceremony will happen on the 97th annual this year. March 2nd, yeah, March 2 on ABC and Hulu. Both the Brewers and Nickel Boys go wide in my town this weekend, so I'm seeing them. Excellent, Aisha. Excellent. I've seen Nickel Boys. I haven't seen the Brutalist. Again, it's 3.5 hours long. There's an intermission. I don't know if I want to get myself sitting through that much. Maybe I'll wait till I can watch it on streaming service or on Blu-ray, and then whenever I need to go to whenever I get bored, I just get up and do other stuff for 15 minutes and then continue on. People say it's one of the best movies ever made. Sure, you're entitled to it. So Aisha said I'm definitely sneaking in coffee. Yes, definitely. Coffee is definitely highly recommended. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are Darius says adapted screenplay for Nickel Boys. Yes, that too, and cinematography. We are less than 10 minutes away from the nominations announcement by actor, writer, comedians Rachel Sennett and Bowen Yang. I've interviewed Bowen Yang, by the way, a little bit of bragging right. So go check out my video interview with Bowen Yang on my YouTube channel. Big fan of his on SNL. There is same with September 5 to get one nomination for original screenplay over challengers. Yes, September 5 definitely for script. Great movie. Not sure about best picture worthy, but yeah. Woot woot, love Bowen, yeah. Man, my favorite Bowen's Yang's impression on SNL is the his impression on that former New York congressman, the gay New York congressman. What's his name? He's hilarious. The one that the congressman who could not stop lying about everything. He's just a pathological liar. Oh, so Bowen shows up on Weekend Update playing a version of him. It's just man, so so hilarious. Okay. Um, Challengers. That's another movie that I like this past year with Zendaya. Yeah, you know, I understand why some people didn't like it. I liked it. Um, what is its shot at the Oscars this year? Maybe script at best. Um, but we'll see. Oh, another one here. Demi Moore for Best Actress. Demi Moore is the one that everybody's predicting to win come March 2nd. And I can see that. I can see Mikey Madison getting nominated. I can see Cynthia Erivo getting nominated. I can see what are the other actresses on Golden Globes. But I think Demi Moore will win. Sometimes when at the Oscars, there will be moments when the Oscar voters just want to give it to somebody, to want to give the top prize to somebody that they just want to like, they want to celebrate their body of career. Do you get what I'm saying? Kind of like Leonardo DiCaprio for The Revenant. We all know that Leonardo DiCaprio should have won for The Wolf of Wall Street previous years before. The Revenant, yeah, it's a great performance, but not like, I don't think he was worthy of getting that top prize for it. But people just want to like celebrate his body of career. Let's just give it to Leonardo DiCaprio. After so many nominations over the years, let's just finally, sometimes that happens. Um, with Demi Moore, obviously she hasn't been nominated for Oscars before, but she has been in this business forever. And kind of like Jamie Lee Curtis last year, when people are like, "No, Stephanie Sue should have won it," and you know what, Stephanie should have won it. But again, Oscar voters just want to. They love giving it to people. Sometimes they are familiar with people who's like, oh, we want to honor her for having been in this business for such a long time, finally getting to make a movie that's really meaningful. And everybody loves Demi Moore. Everybody and their grandma loves Demi Moore. She's never been in a controversy or anything like that. So I think Darius says Angelina Bassett and Carrie Condon should have won. Exactly. So um, Jamie Lee Curtis was the least deserving last year, but Oscar voters gave the honor to her because, oh, not last year, I think 2 years ago, gave the honor to her because they want to celebrate her body of career, and I think that's gonna be the same with with Demi Moore come March 2nd. I think she's gonna get nominated in a few minutes, and come March she's gonna win the ultimate prize, which is Best Leading Actress in Drama category. All right. Are we starting yet? Not yet. Okay. So I swear to God, if YouTube flags or copyright infringes my in live stream right now, just because the audio from Oscar's YouTube channel, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay. I'm already not doing the whole split screen thing or showing the video with you guys. It's just playing the audio, but it's just they have so many rules. I expect a lot of noms for substance. It's Liam now. Substance now sprout to Anora. Yeah, I think some of those movies that you just mentioned are gonna get a lot of nominations for the technical aspects, um, editing, script, cinematography, visual effects, hair, makeup, so those kinds of categories. Um, Jamie Lee Curtis, yeah, you're right. Jamie Lee Curtis would get nominated for um, the Last Showgirl. So in a few minutes, you'll hear her name. Uh, it'll be the shock of the day if Jamie Lee Curtis got nominated, but Pamela Anderson, who actually is the lead star of The Last Showgirl, got snubbed. Oh my God! Yeah, that was the thing. I think at the Golden Globes, I believe. Um, I want Pamela Anderson to get nominated. I haven't seen The Last Showgirl, but that would be nice. People, that's gonna be probably the headline of the day, and people are gonna be hating on Jamie Lee Curtis once again because she's getting the spotlight, but Pamela, who is the star of the film, does not. And I think we might see that happening in a few minutes here. Um, okay, less than 3 minutes away, people. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. Again, I was preparing for my wedding these past few months. Just got back from my honeymoon last week in Indonesia. So I want to apologize to you guys that I have not seen, I want to say 40% of the movies that are supposed to be award worthies, or like they're in the competition for the Oscars uh, this year. Um, I need to catch up on a lot of them, definitely. Angelina Jolie, you're right, for Maria, so she might get nominated. But again, if I were a betting man, I would put my money on Demi Moore winning. So Angelina Jolie might get nominated. Cynthia Erivo might get nominated. Mikey Madison for Anora might get nominated. Pamela Anderson might get nominated. But I think it's a one horse race. I think it's Demi Moore ultimately. Um, with just like the men, I think Adrian Brody's gonna win his second Oscar. He already won Oscar years ago for The Pianist. Remember that? So I think this is his year again. Sebastian Stan might get nominated. Um, I would love it if he gets nominated for The Apprentice, playing Donald Trump. But I think he's gonna get nominated for the other one. Oh, man, they have ads. Okay. All right. The event will begin in 1 minute, people. Let me just blow my nose real quick. Pardon me. Pardon me. Let's turn up the volume. It's Liam. Sebastian Stan doesn't get enough appreciation. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sebastian Stan over Daniel Craig any day. Definitely. Team Anora Random says yes. I like that movie, Anora. Man, Mikey Madison was really hot in Anora. Holy shit. A lot of people say, like, a lot of people that did not like the movie, they said, like, it's just softcore porn. What's so good about the movie? But I thought it was a pretty fine, interesting rom-com, R-rated rom-com. All right. Come on, come on, come on. Girl with the Needle, yeah. The Wild Robot, definitely best animation, but it's gonna lose to Flow. And yeah, that ending though, yeah, really heartbreaking. All right, here we go. Please welcome the president and the CEO of the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, Janet Yang and Bill Kramer.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us for the 97th Oscars nominations announcement. On behalf of the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, I want to welcome you and extend our deepest sympathies to everyone impacted by the fires here in Southern California.
This has certainly been a difficult time for Los Angeles, where many members of our film community, industry work and live. But the last several weeks have proven what we already know to be true. Our film industry and Los Angeles are resilient. And for almost a century, the Oscars have brought us together to unite and celebrate our global film community.
During this year's ceremony, we will honor the talented filmmakers nominated today, pay tribute to our brave first responders, and celebrate the enduring spirit of Los Angeles and the film industry.
And now, without further delay, to announce this year's Academy Award nominees, Please welcome Rachel Sennett and Bowen Yang.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Good morning, everyone. Hello. What an honor it is to be with you today.
Me and Bowen are wide awake. We have been up since 10 p.m. and between us we've had 3 Diet Cokes, an entire pack of cigarettes, and 1 Adderall.
And you get to guess who had what. Don't worry, everyone. Rachel and I have been through extensive pronunciation training for all the names today. Let me try now. Wicked.
Amazing, Bowen. That was really good. Well, let's not keep people waiting any longer. Let's go.
Are we ready
Let's
for
do
some
it.
nominees?
Let's go.
Yeah, active supporting role.
For best performance by an actor in a supporting role, Yura Borisov in Anora,
Yes.
Kieran Culkin in A Real Pain,
Oh yeah.
Edward Norton in A Complete Unknown, Guy Pearce in The Brutalist, and Jeremy Strong in The Apprentice.
Wow, look at that. Jeremy Strong. Got in.
Next, the nominees for achievement in costume design: A Complete Unknown, Conclave,
Nice.
Gladiator 2,
That makes sense.
Nosferatu,
Of course.
and Wicked.
Obvious nominees.
The nominees for achievement in makeup and hairstyling are A Different Man, Emilia Perez,
I know Dune 2 got snubbed, man. Holy crap.
Nosferatu, The Substance, and Wicked.
Yeah.
Next up, the nominees for achievement in music, original score: The Brutalist,
Do 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 do.
Conclave,
The Brutalist.
Emilia Perez,
Amelia
Wicked.
Perez.
and The Wild Robot.
Yeah, the Wild Robot. Woo 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 woo.
Now, this year's nominees for Best Live Action Short Film: Alien,
Yeah, no challengers, man.
Anuja.
That's very surprising, definitely. Darius.
I'm Not a Robot, The Last Ranger, and The Man Who Would Not Remain Silent.
Many such cases.
Is that about me?
Yes,
Yeah.
The man who would not remain silent. The man who can't shut up.
Okay, for best animated short film, the nominees are Beautiful Men.
Where?
Okay.
Yeah, get around to it. Get around to short films, man.
In the Shadow
Definitely.
of the Cypress,
Some of them are pretty good out there.
Magic Candies, Wander to Wonder, and Yuck by Charlie XCX.
That's another life story about me. Yeah. Rama?
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And now we have the first of the 2 award categories honoring writing. First, for adapted screenplay, the nominees are A Complete Unknown, a screenplay by James
No
Mangold
Nosferatu
and
for
Jake
costume
Haas.
design. Yeah, man. That's shocking.
Conclave, screenplay by Peter Strawn.
Of course, Conclave. Great
Emilia
movie.
Perez, screenplay by Jacques Audiard, in collaboration with Thomas Bideguer, Liam Messius, and Nicolas Levesque. Thank you. Nickel Boys,
Nickel
screenplay
Boys,
by
like we
Ramel
talked
Ross
about.
and Jocelyn Barnes.
Yeah.
And Sing Sing, screenplay by Clint Bentley.
I saw the movie Sing Sing, that was
story
pretty
by
good.
Clint Bentley, Greg
Yeah.
Queter, Clarence Macklin, John Devine G. Whitfield.
Definitely deserves that.
And for original screenplay, the nominees are
Here we go.
Anora, written by Sean Baker, The Brutalist, written by Brady Corbet, Mona Fastful, A Real Pain, written by Jesse Eisenberg,
Damn, Jesse.
September 5,
Nominated
written by
again.
Moritz Binder,
September
Tim
5,
Feldbaum,
of course.
written by Alex David,
hmm
and The Substance.
Wheels for Wishes
Oh.
reached out to me. They have a celebrity car that
Why do I have
was
ads
them
on?
that they need help restoring before they can auction it.
Okay, sorry about the ads.
And last, before our break, the nominees for performance by an actress in a supporting role:
There you go.
Monica Barbaro in A Complete Unknown, Ariana
Monica.
Grande in Wicked,
Ariana's an Oscar nominee,
Felicity
you guys.
Jones,
Woohoo.
Brutalist, Isabella Rossellini in Conclave, and Zoe Saldana in Emilia Perez.
Yeah.
what a start. Congratulations to these Oscar nominees.
And hey, stick with us.
Stick with us.
We'll be right back with more nominations.
Woo! Okay, let me turn down the volume. Ariana Grande! Woo woo! Oh man. Well deserved, well deserved. It's Liam says, I don't get the Emilia Perez hype. I really don't either. I really don't either. And I think if it wins Best Picture, it's gonna piss off a lot of folks. Monica Barbaro got in for supporting actress. Daria said, yeah. I haven't seen A Complete Unknown. I gotta be honest with you. That's one of the movies I missed out on. Timothée Chalamet is gonna get nominated, of course. Monica, there has been buzz about her. It's Liam now says Emilia Perez is huge Oscar bait. Definitely. There has been buzz about Monica, but I didn't put my my betting money on her. I was like, yeah, maybe she's one of those people who, kind of like a rising star sort of thing. Even though she's been an actress for a while, but like, she's gonna get her shot at the Oscars, later on the next few years down the road. It's nice if she gets nominated or gets awards in the little critic circles kind of show. But no, she gets nominated for the Oscars, so that's pretty cool. First time. I'm sure she's very excited about that. Of course, out of those nominations, Zoe will win. Unfortunately for Emilia Perez, a movie that a lot of people hated. But if we're going by the trajectory of all the other awards so far leading up to the Oscars, we can see that Zoe's gonna take home that one for best supporting category. Yeah, that was cool. Aisha says, so happy Jeremy Strong got in. Yeah, Jeremy Strong. Yeah, Aisha, you're a fan of Succession, right? I can tell. Succession is a great show. Jeremy's fantastic on that show. Hey, look, Kieran Culkin and Jeremy Strong both got nominated this morning, huh? How about that, Succession fans? This is so cool. Yeah, Aisha, I fucking love Succession. Clarence Macklin. Yeah, I don't know. But we got to be honest, man. There's more buzz on Jeremy Strong leading up to this, so. Whether or not you think Clarence should have been nominated or he got snubbed, maybe it's not fair. I hear you, but for me, the names that were announced overall on that category were kind of fair. Aisha says that was a tough call in that category. Okay, fair enough. If you think that was a tougher one, what other stuff that I was gonna say? So you mentioned that Nosferatu got snubbed for some of the technical stuff like costume, right? Was it? Yeah, that was very shocking. Holy smack! I thought that was an easy shoe-in for Nosferatu. So Denzel did not get nominated for Gladiator 2. Hello, that's what I was gonna say. They snubbed Denzel, yo. Everybody's saying Denzel Washington for Gladiator 2, Best Supporting Actor, at least a nomination, but he did not even get a nomination. There's no Beetlejuice for makeup hairstyling, same for Dune 2. Yes, Dune 2 definitely got snubbed for those categories. Dean says, yes, Denzel not nominated. That's freaking huge, me guys, because I remember when Gladiator 2 came out, it's mixed reaction about the movie, but everybody agreed that Denzel gave an Oscar-worthy performance in that film.
Rachel, we both got our start in the
Okay,
new
here we go.
alt comedy
Part
scene.
2.
Yeah, we go way back. For those of you who don't know, the alt comedy scene is sort of like regular comedy, but for women and gay people.
There is just no Selena Gomez.
And I just want to say, it makes so much sense that Bowen and I are like doing this now at this moment in our careers. Bowen is such a huge star on SNL. He's in the hit movie Wicked.
Oh, thanks. And Rachel is Fatima.
Thanks so much. Let's keep going. So, anyways, the nominees for Achievement in Music, Original Song are Amal from Amelia Perez,
Amelia Perez again.
The Journey from the 688,
I haven't heard that one. That
Like
song.
a Bird from Sing Sing,
Okay, I've heard that song.
Mi Camino from Amelia Perez,
Ah,
and Never Too Late from Elton John. Never Too Late.
Woo!
Elton John might win his second Oscar.
Smashed it. You smashed it, as the Brits say. And now the nominees for Best Documentary Feature Film.
Okay.
Black Box Diaries. No Other Land.
I haven't seen any of these.
Porcelain War. Soundtrack to a Coup d'etat.
Porcelain War sounds like an
And
interesting
Sugar
title.
Cane.
There's a No Kiss the Sky for song. No Kiss the Sky.
Next, for
No Kiss the
Best
Sky.
Documentary Short Film, the nominees are Death by Numbers, I Am Ready, Warden, Incident, Instruments of a Beating Heart,
Hmm.
and The Only Girl in the Orchestra. Those are some sad titles. Serious
What?
stuff.
What are those?
Serious stuff.
Yeah. For Best International Feature Film, the nominees are I'm Still Here, Brazil. The Girl with the Needle, Denmark. Nothing for Denmark. Amelia Perez, France.
I'm Still Here is
The
big, man.
Seed of the
It's
Sacred
big.
Fig, Germany.
It might win this category.
And Flow.
Flo will win for animation, definitely.
Turn your selfies into professional
Oh,
headshots
ads.
today.
Why
With
do I have
Insta
ads in here?
headshots, you can elevate your professional image.
Inside Out 2,
Animated, yeah, here you go. Flo, Inside Out 2,
Memoir of a Snail,
Memoir of a Snail.
Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul,
Yes, Wallace and Gromit.
and The Wild Robot.
Woo! But Flo will win. I want the Wild Robot to win, but Flo will win.
Here are the nominees for Achievement in Production.
It's one of those years.
The Brutalist.
Production design, The Brutalist,
Conclave.
Conclave. These are set designs.
Dune Part 2.
Dune Part 2. Hello, hello, hello.
Nosferatu.
Okay, Nosferatu.
And Wicked.
Yeah, Wicked.
Next up for Achievement in Film Editing, the nominees are Honora, The Brutalist,
Mm-hmm.
Conclave,
Mm-hmm.
Amelia Perez.
Yes,
Wicked.
Wicked has great set. It's Liam set. Definitely.
And for Achievement in Sound, here are the nominees.
Sound. Used to be sound mix and sound
Complete
editing.
unknown.
Now just one category, sound. A Complete Unknown.
Dune Part 2.
Dune Part 2.
Amelia Perez.
Amelia Perez.
Wicked.
Wicked.
And The Wild Robot.
The Wild Robot.
Next, the nominees for Achievement in Visual Effects Alien Romulus,
Cool, cool.
Better Man,
Better Man.
Dune Part 2, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes,
Love the visual effects on that one.
and Wicked.
Wicked, of course. Of course, of course.
A lot of monkeys in those films, I just realized. For Achievement in Cinematography, the nominees are The Brutalist.
Yeah, the
Dune Part
Brutalist.
2.
Dune Part 2, cinematography.
Amelia
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Perez.
Amelia Perez for cinematography, really?
Maria.
Maria.
And Nosferatu.
Nosferatu, yeah. No, Nickel Boys. Nickel Boys got snubbed for cinematography. That's horrible. Nickel Boys
For
deserves it.
performance by an actor in a leading role,
Boo.
the nominees are
You know, actor, right? Best actor.
Adrian Brody in The Brutalist,
Yep.
Timothy Chalamet in A Complete Unknown,
Of course.
Coleman Domingo in Sing Sing,
Yep. We saw that coming.
Rafe Fiennes in Conclave,
Yep.
and Sebastian Stan in The
Whoa,
Apprentice.
Sebastian Stan. He got in, you guys. The Apprentice. But Adrian Brody is going to win it.
Performance by an actress in a leading role, the nominees are Cynthia Erivo in Wicked,
Yep.
Carla Sofia Gascon in Amelia Perez,
I just don't
Mikey
understand
Madison in Honora,
that. Mikey Madison.
Demi Moore in The Substance,
Yay.
and Fernanda Torres in
I'm still here. Of course. She also won Golden Globe, Fernanda.
in directing, the nominees are Sean Baker, Honora,
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Brady Corbet, The Brutalist,
Still haven't seen the film.
James Mangold, A Complete Unknown, Jacques Audiard, Amelia Perez,
Hmm.
and Coralie Farjah, The Substance.
Okay, y'all, for our final
Our
category.
Yeah.
final category, I cannot wait. I feel like we should read them together.
I feel like we should.
Okay, here are the 10 nominees for Best Motion Picture of the Year.
Here they are.
Here we go.
Honora, Alex Coco, Samantha Kwan, and Sean Baker, producers.
Boom. The Brutalist. Nominees to be determined.
That was to be determined.
Complete Unknown, Fred Berger, James Mangold, and Alex Heineman, producers.
Conclave, Tessa Ross, Juliette Howell, and Michael A. Jackman, producers.
Dune, Part 2, Mary Parent, Caleb Boyder, Tanya Lapointe, and Denis Villeneuve, producers.
Amelia Perez, nominees to be determined, producers.
I'm still here, nominees to be determined.
Ah, ads.
Nickel Boys, nominees to be determined.
Now needs to be
Yay.
determined.
The Substance, nominees
To be determined.
And Wicked, Mark Platt, producer.
Woo!
There it is, you guys.
There it is, y'all! Congratulations to all of this year's nominees. It's been such a privilege to share the news with you and movie fans around the world.
We are rooting for you all in equal amounts.
Yes. Watch the Oscars live, hosted by Conan O'Brien on Sunday, March 2nd at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific on ABC and Hulu. We cannot wait to celebrate with you.
We're gonna party.
We're gonna party.
So fun.
Bye.
Nominees to be determined, you guys. Yeah, nominees to be determined. That's the story of my life as well. Just like Yuck and the other movie. Oh yeah, The Man Who Can't Shut Up for short film. My life story. Nominees to be determined. So yeah, no Denzel Washington. A lot of snubs this year. You may have mentioned as well a little bit earlier. Pamela Anderson got snubbed. But we kind of expected that. Jamie Lee Curtis did not get mentioned, so that was surprising to me. I thought she would at least get nominated. Selena Gomez did not get nominated. So some of you guys celebrate that because you guys hate Emilia Perez. So yeah, I think if you want to say the 2-horse race, but I don't think it's a 2-horse race. I think it's a 1-horse race. Leading the pack, leading the competition, ahead of the competition is The Brutalist. I wanted The Wicked, but it's gonna be between Wicked and The Brutalist. That's a 2-horse race, but I think The Brutalist is gonna win it easily. Actress Fernanda Torres and Demi Moore. That's the 2-horse race that you're gonna see. It's gonna be up between those two. I think I'm still betting on. Oh, Darius says no Deadpool and Wolverine for visual effects. Dude, you gotta be honest though. I think it's fair that Deadpool and Wolverine did not get nominated for visual effects. Because I think do you remember that was that one scene in that movie that got trending on Twitter and TikTok for how bad the visual effects look. It was right after they fought all the Deadpools, the variant Deadpools inside that bus, and then they jumped out of the back of the bus, Wolverine and Deadpool, and then after they landed on their feet, and I think that scene where Deadpool was putting his sword back, and you could tell that the visual effects kind of was dodgy on that part. You know, the way the sword looked against the Wolverine. I think a lot of people picked that up or pointed that out. It went trending, and I kind of like, I could see why it would not get nominated. They kind of messed up on that one. So yeah, the 2-horse race between the actress Fernanda Torres and Demi Moore. Demi Moore will still win it in my opinion because they want to celebrate her body of career. Fernanda might win it, so we'll see. Still up for grabs. Actor Adrian Brody, definitely happy for Sebastian Stan. I think Sebastian Stan is just happy to be invited to the Oscars. But the Adrian will take that one. Um, yeah, Zoe Saldana will win Best Supporting Actress. So yeah, Dune 2. Dune 2 got a lot of. Dune 2 got snubbed for a lot of the technical categories. I'm as shocked as you are on that. You would think that Dune 2 would be this year's Mad Max Fury Road. Remember that Mad Max Fury Road back in 2016? It won all the technical categories, right? Including visual effects. So I thought Dune 2 was gonna pull that, was gonna like a clean sweep on the technical categories, but no, dude, Dune 2 got snubbed on a lot of them too. So interesting stuff. Happy for Monica, definitely first time nominee, but again, Zoe will win it. So overall, my reaction is it's gonna be really, it's gonna be, Twitter is gonna be lit on fire if Amelia Perez win big. Or if Amelia Perez win a clean sweep on all their nominated categories. It's gonna be really, the haters will riot on the streets. Let's just put it that way. But my safe bet is still on the Brutalist for winning a lot of the top honors. So so those of you Amelia Perez haters, you have nothing to worry about. Yes, Zoe will get away with a win, and maybe other script whatever, but the Brutalist will. Darius says the Wild Robot will win. Good. Aisha says they will definitely riot. At least on Twitter. Holy crap! When Amelia Perez won big at the Golden Globes, the feed on my Twitter page, it was crazy. So many people like, what, this racist movie? What? I can't believe this anti-Mexican movie. What? I can't believe the director is French, and he didn't even bother to learn the Mexican culture. It made us Mexicans look bad. So I get it. I totally get your hatred or your anger toward, and I think that one scene with men become women, women become men. That one song that Zoe sang in the movie was cringe, so cringe. It's not helping the cause at all. So yeah, man, I can totally understand the hate. But don't worry, okay? Don't get your panties up in a bunch yet, okay? The Brutalist is gonna win Best Picture. So no, don't worry. The Brutalist is gonna win the categories that they got nominated in. It's a safe bet. So yeah, that's it. That's my live reaction to this year's Oscars nominations. Aisha, it's Liam, Darius, those of you who tune in, thank you so much for chatting with me on this live stream. Sorry about the technical error earlier with my other live stream video. So James Mangold got in over Denis Villeneuve, Edward Berger for director. Yeah, that's also another big snub. But you know what? I'm not as angry about that. It's like James Mangold is a good director. I haven't seen A Complete Unknown, but it's not like, oh my God, James Mangold doesn't deserve. Like he's been he's been putting in a pretty consistent work over the years. Minus Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. That one was shit. That was a James Mangold movie last year. Remember that? That's his movie. And it's one of the worst Indiana Jones. It made Kingdom of the Crystal Skull look like Titanic. Anyway, minus that, he's been good. Big fan of his other movies. Ford versus Ferrari, The Wolverine, you name it, 310 to Yuma. So James is a good director, so him getting nominated, him getting nominated over Denis Villeneuve, I'm not too pissed off about that. So anyway, thanks for tuning in, everybody. And I'll be live streaming as well on March 2nd, the post reaction. And so for those of you who did not get to chat with me, please share your thoughts and reaction in the comment section. Thank you, Darius. Thank you, Aisha. Thank you, everybody who chatted with me right now. Till next time, let's rock this. Woo! How do you end this video? Happy Oscar nominations. That's right.